It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Goods wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These three name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock, and Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to the Nest. We are here on the campus of Holy Savior Menard High School. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, and our first post-Christmas ball game. This is that sweet spot between Christmas and New Year's Eve that's good for just enjoying the holidays, the festivities, and getting ready for a bright 2022. You know, the ladies from Menard kind of disappointed in seeing 2021 come to an end as they've jumped out to a 14-4 record. Chuck, they've done all things correct towards the first half of this season.
They really have. They've come out really well, looking good. Producing good results, like I'm sure their Coach Sanders, Coach Sanders is wanting to see. And so, I mean, why would you want a good thing to end so stinking early?
There you go. There you have it. Now, on the other side of that, the Lady Devils of Plaquemine. That's who's made the long trip up here to face these Eagles. They've been on the other side of it. They stand at 2-12 on the season and have had trouble and difficulty scoring a lot of points. See how they're going to be able to do tonight against that pressure defense of the Menard Lady Eagles.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, we got to watch them a little bit the other day, and they were rocking and rolling. I'm telling you what, came out, had two tough teams that they played against in that tournament. And just were able to put together some good strings. You know, I think they have a lot to build off of from those two games that they played with
They did. They played Oak Hill, they played Hicks, and then they came back and lost a close one to Grant the next night on there. But they're led by their starters, Carly Maynard, Marilyn Sealing, Ellie Juneau, Abigail Atherton, and Lauren Smith out there. You'll see Jamie Sue Bordelon check in some, Z Marsland and Lily Chapman that will make their way out there throughout the evening as well, and still working on the starters for this Plaquemine team. Lateriana Perkins, the sophomore, is out there. We do believe we see Mania King, number 35, that's on the floor. 22 is Jira Germany, I believe. The black numbers with the green letters and numbers are difficult to see. But we're ready to get this thing going. The final home game, final game for these Lady Eagles in 2021, and glad that we are able to bring it to you. Hoping to get things off the schneid. You know, Chuck, we've yet to call a Lady Eagles game that they've won. They almost not want to bring us back, and the boys lost one the other night too. I don't know. We're going to break the streak tonight. I feel this is going to happen.
I went to McDonald's after the one the other night, and then I swear I saw grimace.
Stop. You gotta stop. Atherton and Perkins will jump this one for the Eagles and Devils respectively, and we're ready to go. Jumps up, and it is controlled by the Devils. They get it. That is Perkins. She's got it herself back up to the top of the key now, and we're underway. Good defense coming out, and there's the first turnover of the game. That is a steal by Atherton. She's going to get it over Sealing. Sealing makes a little stutter step and going to go straight to the basket and get the first two of the game.
And Sealing being that rock star that we actually caught that 1,000-point mark that she did in the Hicks game.
Indeed. She put on a flurry there at the end of it. They're Sealing with another steal, looking to get out. She likes to throw the ball around, too. Good passing by this Lady Eagle team, unable to finish. Cleaning things up there underneath is Lauren Smith. She'll get the rebound and the bucket.
Absolutely, and that's just staying home underneath where you need to be and just fighting for it and get those points in there.
Again, we talked about it. It's been difficult. Averaging about 20 points a game is this Lady Devils team, but they're giving up around 50 to 60 points, and that has got this Menard team up and ready to go. There's a basket. It's up and in. That's the first two of the night for Plaquemine. That goes to Perkins.
The tall order down there for the Lady Plaquemine Devils, or the Lady Devils from Plaquemine, I should say.
You should.
10, Perkins obviously no relation that I'm aware of, but she's, I can see where she's probably going to be one of their standout players.
Perkins whistled for the foul there. Quickly inbound, top of the key, swung around now. That shot is up for three. Thank you very much. Nice. That is good. Ellie Juneau with the three.
What a way to make it rain, I'm telling you what, and that's coming too.
7-2 in this one. Lady Eagles on top where they've been from the outset. Up and running. Here go the Lady Eagles again. A good outlet pass. Give the assist to Sealing. Ellie Juneau gets her second consecutive bucket. And quickly, Plaquemine is going to get a 30-second timeout. Chuck, and we'll keep it right here. And this is that type of basketball that we've seen the Lady Eagles play. They had it played on them with Oak Hill and Hicks in those games, and it looks like they've learned a little and put some in their pocket from those games.
I agree, and Lady Plaquemines or Plaquemines, I'm going to get this right.
One of these days.
Probably about 8 o'clock this afternoon. I have it correct.
This evening.
That's what I said.
You said this afternoon.
Okay.
See, I'm getting you back from the Christmas break. You're out of school, and you see these kids, when they're out of school, they don't have structure, and I think that's what's going on with you. There's no structure here.
And I get laughter from the peanut gallery behind me, too, so yeah.
The sensible Perkins.
Yeah.
That's 9-2. Plaquemine has the lead in this one, and trying to get something going. Just a half-court pickup looking to be employed there. There is Juneau, who picks up Perkins at midcourt. Good pressure there. Perkins gets the ball out to the wing. And jumping into the passing lane again, getting another steal is Sealing. She's going to try to go coast to coast. She does. Marilyn Sealing with the steal and the score. She's got 4.
Nice putting on the brakes there, do a little fake pump and get the score was really nice. kind of like the Tom Cruise.
Right, put on the brakes and they'll fly right by you.
Fly by.
There's a dip inside to Perkins. She's got her second basket, the sophomore, for this Lady Devil team.
I've never had my name called so much in a game.
Here's Juno from way downtown. She misses that off of the back iron. No good. Rebound is there and put back up. Atherton misses that one. Chases down her own rebound. Going to fall around down. Held ball possession. Will stay with the Lady Eagles. First substitution.
One's calling it a travel, though. Yep, calling it a travel over here on the side.
So they overruled. Okay, they're going to stick with the held ball. He's got to travel beforehand. Then the travel will take it, and it will go over. So out of all of that, one official had the held ball, the other had the travel prior to the held ball, and that was from rolling around on the floor. And when you've got possession of it rolling around with no feet, they're going to call that travel every time.
Yeah, even if you do have feet, you're going to get traveling.
11-4 in this one. You can look up at our Louisiana Eye and Laser scoreboard. No continuation. They're going to call a hold there. Looks like Seeling's going to be whistled for her first personal foul.
Yeah, we appreciate those folks with Louisiana Eye and Laser sponsoring our scoreboard, because now you can get a really good, clear picture of what's going on time. And
see what they've got underneath. They're going to call a foul down low. An offensive foul that time is whistled against Braylon Riley. She'll pick up her first personal offensive foul, gets it back to the Lady Eagles. And just 3 minutes into this one, they've got 11 on the board, Chuck, which is impressive.
Yes, and a little fan soccer player down there kicked the ball over for them. It's rolling towards the fan section, of the student section.
Back to Sealing. She'll look for the three. She puts it off again, off of the back iron. Rebound is knocked around by Menard, unable to pull that one in.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with the Eagles.
Carly looking to inbounds things along the baseline. Can't go anywhere. Ball back over to the top to Atherton. She swings it around to Juno. Now back up top. Good job of seeing the cutter from the Devils coming in. Put that one up, and it is no good by Juno. Rebound controlled by Perkins. Perkins is going to be the leader for this Plaquemine team. You got to believe. We've called her name a lot in the onset of this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every time you say it, I turn and look at you because I didn't know if you was talking to me or not.
Head fake that time by Perkins as she goes to the basket. Ain't able to get there. Underneath is Menard as she pulls that one down. And quickly, the Lady Eagles look to get out and run. That's Atherton unable to connect. There, gets her own rebound. Fakes it back to Juno. And the Lady Devils come out of there. And this is one thing that we saw in the Hicks game and the Oak Hill game, is being unable to finish down there at point blank. Lady Eagles are going to have to clean that up.
Yes, indeed. And the danger that I see after playing Oak Hill and Hicks, what they have to offer, if you're playing a game against a team that only scores 20, you got to be careful and not let yourself play down.
Good looking pass, just out of the hands away from Juno as Sealing was looking to dish. Sealing does a good job of penetrating to the basket and can dish it at any time, and that's what those offensive players have to be ready for that. Some of those you'd think that Maryland might be better suited just to take the basket, to take the ball up. But she's the one with 1,000 points in her career, and I'm not, so.
This is true. Nor am I can promise you.
And I say she is that good of a passer. You just never know what's going on. You got to be ready for it every second that you're on offense. That one is up and under. Is no good. Menard having her way underneath the basket tonight.
Nice effort by those Lady Devils. But
there goes Sealing. She misses that one. Kind of got pushed to the side of it. A good defensive play. Had to twist her body. Good body control to try to get the shot off.
Let's see if they're going to try it under the basket or throw it back behind the.
And there it is. That's a beautiful inbounds from Menard to Sealing. Give Menard the assist. Sealing's got 6. 13-4 here. If you take a look at our Louisiana Eye and Laser Center scoreboard, you see our sponsors rotating around down in the corner. Couldn't do a thing without any of those folks. By all means, if you're out there, tell them you appreciate them bringing you high school sports here in Central Louisiana.
Yeah, they do some great work. All of those down there have all their nice niches that they do that they bring to the community. So if you need some work from any of them, they
5-second call. Great defense that time by Abigail Atherton on Perkins. Perkins unable to do anything with it. and that's going to be a turnover. 2:17 remaining here, first period. There's a shot. It's up and good. That's Atherton. She's got her first two.
Good two-shot there.
We've seen the work of Atherton. She's a shooter. Juno is there. Sealing is there. And then the two bigs down low that play that baseline so well. I mean, you can see them on the camera. The way that Menard and Smith are just blocking out.
Three shot. Nope.
Really controlling the defensive boards and the offensive boards.
And it's interesting to watch the Lady Eagles. They're not chasing after the ball that's bouncing so far off the rim. They're staying underneath for that good.
Another rebound by Smith, and that's going to be a foul called, and it looks like they'll whistle that against Mania King.
Yeah.
There it is. That's King. That's her first, second team foul, we do believe, the third team foul. There goes Sealing. She goes to the basket and buries a little 10-foot jumper. 8 points now early on. A little over a minute remains here, first period. It's been all Menard, 17-4 in this one. And it's one of those games where you saw this on paper, figured the Lady Eagles had this opportunity. There's a turnover off of the Lady Devils, and it will be Menard basketball. But you looked at it on paper, a 14-4 team and a 2-12 team doing battle here. After a long ride, you expected something like this, and it's been all Lady Eagles.
Absolutely, and definitely a pick-me-up game for them after a couple of tough losses there. But again, just be careful, even though you're playing a soft team, if you will.
That's Atherton. Look at Smith going hard to the basket. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah.
But it's just been hard work there. That is Lauren Smith.
And that's a struggle to play up whenever you have somebody that's not challenging you so much on the court possibly. It's still playing up on your game.
Lady Eagles came back, got a couple of victories following their 3-game skid. Looking for their third in a row. Smith misses that one. And rebound up and no good. Yeah, because it was a 2-shot foul. But you like the hustle. I'm telling you, the work down low of Menard and Smith today, 31-20, as you're looking there, has just been the dominant factor in this one.
Absolutely.
Second free throw is up and good for Smith, and she's got 3 now on the day. There you go. That's a good adjustment to make. Going hard to the basket there, up and in. We'll have to get the number that was as the hair was blocking, but we believe that was Butler with her 2. And it was. There's a 3 from Sealing. Goes long, hard iron. Rebound controlled as we get under 30 seconds to play here in the first period.
Got 24 and 21. Both have hair covering on the back, and number 1 also.
Good defense out top. Going to the basket, trying to dump that one off, and does. And there's Menard to control the board. She's got 7 unofficially here. Good long pass down the court. Great court vision and passing around. That is going to be a highlight reel right there.
That is a non-selfish move there. That was beautiful work.
And with 10 seconds to go in the first period, they're going to get a timeout. They'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
I'm going to bring mine down a little bit. I'm just going to kind of like count the alphabet for a moment just to get my level, Doug. I'm not trying to take any of this radio time, trust me. or broadcast time. I say radio, but that's just kind of one of the old things of that, I guess.
Yeah, we made the move to completely internet now following football season. Excited to have Menard on. Excited to have Ash on as football season rolls around, and looking to add a couple other teams out there. The folks at Buckeye interested in having us out there with their new head coach, Ben McLaughlin.
That was an awesome announcement.
Great to see him exclusively first broken by the folks at 446 Sports. So we appreciate Coach McLaughlin giving us the opportunity for that. Ball is rolled inbounds, 20-6, now 8 seconds and 7. Don't know why really took that timeout there. Shot is up. No good. Rebound is controlled by Atherton. Gets it out to Juno, but that's going to do it for the first period of play. 20-6, Lady Eagles with the lead. Back in a minute. You're listening to Menard Eagle Basketball on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, It's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
Back to live action, getting ready for the second period of play. It is 20-6 in this one. The Lady Eagles of Menard well in control. And their best quarter that we've seen it. And Chuck, we might break the streak tonight. We've not called a Menard game that either have the boys or girls have come out victorious. So we're looking for that ceiling. Thinks about the three passes back over. Juno's got it down low, too high for Smith, but now back to Juno. She's going to fire a three. That rims in and out of there. Rebound controlled by Plaquemine and pulled down by Trya Butler.
Yes, it would be nice to break that that little streak that we have along with them actually right now.
Good hands in the paint there. Turnover, and look, instantly Ceiling looks up court. She's going to dish that one. Yeah, she goes behind the back, but unable to get there. This one, though, back out. Give Atherton the basket. She won't get the assist, won't Ceiling, because there were a couple of basketball moves in between there. But just Maryland Ceiling is a lot of fun to watch.
And Atherton is doing really well on the outside shots. Not quite a three, but she is burying those from way out there.
Getting back to the top is Butler. We've seen Perkins handle the ball mostly there, and now they get it to Perkins, but here comes Atherton. She gets it. She's going to stop. Pop, unable to connect there. Rebound controlled underneath, and Plaquemine looking to slow it down. Now you'll get a little bit of three-quarter pressure by Atherton. She quickly drops back into that zone. So they switch to a man now, it looks like. Has this Menard team shot up, and it's no good. Blocking from the backside. Looked like Atherton had a hand on it. There's Ceiling now with a block. She gets the steal and quickly gets her head up looking down court for one of her teammates that like to run out. Going to call a held ball. It will go over to Plaquemine. And another substitution coming in. That's going to be 24 we have, and I believe I don't have that.
Well, no 24 was in there earlier. 22's coming out.
I get fussed at for calling games when I don't bring my glasses because it makes it difficult to do. But I put all of that on me. 22-6 here. Your Lady Eagles have the lead as they've had it throughout from the opening basket of this one. Doug in alongside of Chuck Perkins, bringing you basketball 2021, our last game of 2021. We'll do some New Year's Day stuff, we believe, going to try to over at Alexandria Senior High School. Top of the key look for Plaquemine. No good. Rebound controlled by Ceiling. She's out and running. She's got Juno to her left. Tries to get it over to Juno. Juno able to pull that one in. Reset things over to Smith. Now back to Atherton. Just inside the three-point line. Launches that one, and it's no good. But there's Menard to pull that down. Unable to connect on the putback. And out go the Lady Devils, off and running.
Yes, indeed. They've got some speed with them now. I mean, they're going to challenge. They are definitely not afraid to run the ball down there and see what they can do with it.
Just the difference has been, I won't say intensity necessarily, because you know that Plaquemine's coming after them, but the tenacity. It's like that little gnat in your ear. This Menard Lady Eagle defense is everywhere.
Yes, and I think Plaquemine's about 45 minutes south of Baton Rouge, if I remember correctly.
Yes, offensive foul there from way down, way down there.
And Lady Eagles inbounding the ball here on the side.
22-6 we go. You see the Louisiana Eye and Laser Center scoreboard. We certainly appreciate those folks. There's Atherton. She thinks about it, whips it inside, gets it back over to Lauren Smith. Smith unable to connect there. She and Menard both collapsed, but the rebound controlled and out to Plaquemine. Not as much scoring in this one as the Lady Eagles had put up 11 in the first 3 minutes of this game and have kind of slowed down just a bit.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to be careful with that. Sometimes you have to let it roll and then bring in your little sideliners that don't get much playing time and let them get a shot at it. But
going to get whistled for the personal foul is the 8th grader, Carly Menard. She'll pick up her first personal foul, just the second team. Shooting foul, so going to the line for a pair. That's Kaylee Davis.
Okay, number 12.
Davis puts this one up, misses. Fails to draw iron on that shot.
Yeah, or net.
Right.
Missed it all there.
Things continue. Coach Sanders will no longer avoid me. She
Also.
No, that's self-imposed punishment by me. Wonderful folks here at Menard. Their ceiling going up with that one, and a swat of a foul should have been the foul there. There's Atherton. She'll crank that one up from just inside, unable to get it to go. And these Lady Eagles are not able to really. They haven't been connecting.
No, they haven't. They've been falling a little short on their shots, and so
20 points in the first quarter. They've got 2 here halfway through the second. So just 2 points in this second period.
They're halfway through it at that, yes.
Back to the top goes Riley. Riley lobs it out to the side and going to try to work it back inside. It's going to be another foul whistled against these Lady Eagles. And kind of out of sorts. Lost some of the momentum, I believe. That's 2 personal fouls. Amanda, she picked up on consecutive trips. She's picked up fouls.
And that's I guess that's like I was saying, that's one of the dangers of playing a team that's not as high-paced as like an Oak Hill or Hicks. And you're playing a team that doesn't have the intensity. It's sometimes it's easy to kind of relax a little bit too much. And I feel like that's the point. You need to just continue to charge and charge and charge and do what you need to do. That one goes front iron. Here comes Menard looking to get out and run again. They're going to whistle ceiling for double dribble, and that's a little questionable from the side, but they'll whistle it and we'll go the other direction with it. It's one of those that you see called about as often as carrying. Yeah, you don't see that too often, but again, the story here is just a 2-point quarter for a period for these Lady Eagles. A little running one-hander, but that turns into a pass underneath. It is scrapping around as Juno. She gets it out to Ceiling. Ceiling now looking all the way down court to Atherton, and we've seen that play happen time and time and time again as it's Ceiling to Juno for the basket. Awesome. And that was Juno, right? Not Atherton?
No, Juno 11.
Awesome. Oh, I see Atherton over there. That's right.
Yeah, Ellie will get on and run. She's the one that had 35 the first night that we saw her play.
That's right, yeah.
Going to the basket, trying to, was Butler. She's cut off there. And again, that collapsing defense. And this is where the Lady Eagles had their success. They were able to collapse on everything that Plaquemine wanted to do. And there's Juno with another steal. She dumps this one off, but nobody's there as kind of a pick was set.
Yes.
And Ceiling unable to run out and get after that one. Under 3 minutes to go until halftime. 24-6 in this one. Very low scoring on both sides of it.
And Doug, Lamar and I came out the other night, and we were able to do one. We appreciate that opportunity to do that. And that was a lot of fun.
How did you guys? I was able to listen into a little bit of it.
I know it's not to the quality from my end of it. I can promise you.
No, you guys did.
I'm good with the camera and pushing buttons.
You guys certainly had a thriller. That's for sure. You did indeed. 2:22 to go until the break. 24-6. Ceiling's got it top of the key. Looks to spin around, step back. Able to run a little bit of time. Gets it over to Juno. Now back to Ceiling, top of the key. Thinks about the three. Passes on that.
Timeout.
Getting a 30-second timeout. Coaches are burning through their 30s in this one. We'll keep it here too. Christmas in the books now. Got that behind us. Working on New Year's, and 2022 just around the corner.
As we kind of give a close-up shot of the Lady Eagles huddle over there with Coach Sanders, giving them a little bit of guidance of what we need to get coming up, finish up this half with.
it was 20-6 starting this, so this is 4-0 in this. So I guess if you're going to score just 4 points in a period, holding your opponent scoreless through that period, that's one of those. So it's either 2 or 4, because I believe it was 20-6 at the break.
I thought I remembered the 22, but I don't know if they scored an early 2.
They did, right? Yeah.
Okay. That's what it was then.
24-6 in this one, 2:07 until the break. Again, Menard sits at 14-4 on the season, looking to get to 15, ranked 4 in Division III now. So now you start working on your playoff seeding and all of that. There is Atherton. She looks for it, holding this one up. Back over the top goes Sealing. Sealing sees Juno come out to her right. A lot of cross-court movement. Juno thinks about the 3. Atherton passes on it as well. They get it back to Sealing. Juno will pass no more. She shoots that one up, and it's no good. Long Perkins controls that 1 minute and a half until the break. Going in hard was Perkins, and no call on the floor, but that's going to give Perkins the basket there.
Got her 2 points. She's trying to draw a charge or a blocking foul.
She's got 6 of the 8. Sealing fires this one. 3-ball, no good from the corner. Smith pulls in that rebound, gets it back to Atherton. Atherton over to Juno now. Swung around. Sealing fakes that one, steps back, dribbles. We're on 1 minute until the break. Over to Juno. She thinks about it. Good pressure zone. There's Sealing. She'll shoot that one up. Rolls around it. You ought to give her at least 1.5 for that one, as the ball was 3/4 of the way through the rim before it came out of there.
Caught traction on the wrong way on that roll.
That one up and no good. 42 ticks on the clock to go. This one rebound controlled by Plaquemine. Defense being called for by that bench from the Lady Eagles. They're into this game, and there goes Sealing trying to pay off that good sportsmanship down low. That Juno up and no good, rolls around. Plaquemine will have one opportunity to get this one. Good crowd here watching this one tonight. 7 6 and 5 to go until the break. 24-8. The Lady Eagles, that 3 is up and good. 24-11 is where we'll be at halftime. 24-11, having to move the hair to see who had that basket. Not sure who had it. Well, it wasn't 21, so we're going to go. The other one's 24. So
I think it's number 2 over there, if I remember correctly.
Braylon Riley. We'll give her the 3 in this one. We'll check things out. But 24-11, you won, you saying?
I think it is number 1.
So that's
right on the far end.
Butler, yes. Okay. Yeah, try Butler. So she's got 5 of the 11. And 24-11. We're going to take a break. We got to thank our sponsors for this. Coming up when halftime rolls back around, we'll give you some updates again on things to get you ready for the second half. You're listening to Lady Eagle basketball right here on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Good wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These 3 name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock, Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
And we are back to live action here, getting ready for the second half. Here was a tale of two periods there. The Lady Eagles jumped out to a 20-4 lead. Only scored 4 points in the second period. They're outscored 7-4 by Plaquemine, still in command in this one, and had the wave on there. We saw that at halftime. The wave was there, and so you have to, you can't beat fun at the old ball game. That's all I can tell you. Come out and watch these games. These girls are playing tough. We'll catch girls and boys starting back after the first of the year. But Chuck, this second half, the Lady Eagles have got to come back out with that intensity that they came at. It looked like they let up thinking they had control of this one, which they're still in command. But outscoring that second period, they've got to come out with that intensity from the first.
Yes, indeed. And if I was coaching for the Lady Eagles, if I was Coach Sanders, I would definitely feel like going in and telling them, says, look, okay, so you won the first period. They won the second period. At this point, let's tie it up, girls. How are we going to come out and recuperate? How are we going to respond from this?
You go from 20 points in the first to 4 in the second. They're Sealing back to working the pass. She dumps that one inside, unable to finish with Smith. And you can see Sealing has already amped up her play, getting it back to where it was in the first, and on command she gets that. She got 3-on-1 of Lady Eagles. She's going to go coast to coast, rolls that one around, unable to get it, but Atherton comes out of there. Correction, Juneau comes out of there. Back to Sealing. She looks for 3, misses that one as well. And the rebounding that was there in that first quarter has now switched over to this. That one goes off of Plaquemine, but Plaquemine making some things happen. There's Atherton. She's got it, swings it around to Sealing. Sealing with a little head fake, goes to the basket, cross court out front to Juneau. Juneau finds Sealing in the corner. She's going to think about it, misses that 3. And
Doug, I'm noticing some of the passes just do not quite seem to be as crisp and on point. They're having to kind of reach out, reach in front of them, or reach behind them to get them, and not putting them right where they need to be, even when they're not guarding.
Shot is up, and it's no good for Plaquemine, and there's Sealing pulling down the rebound, and she's got these Lady Eagles, and that's where she does some work, is off the pass. Nice. And off the glass is Atherton. She gets the first points of the third. Give that assist to Sealing.
Nice shot there.
And, yeah, banked that one in. That's the kind you got to call it if you're playing 21.
That's right, or on billiards, you know.
Right. 26-11. You see up in the corner the Louisiana Eye and Laser Center scoreboard. Perkins trying to dribble around and unable to do so. Almost throws that one away. Good pressure inside, and I'll tell you, whatever they had going on in the first, they've brought back in the third, because this Lady Eagle team has ratcheted up their defense. But that's a long 3 ball.
That's number 12. I believe it is.
12 is Kaylee Davis. She gets the 3 now, 26-14, and a traveling violation. So it's back to 12. The team that was down 20-4 early on has an opportunity to get this back under double digits, does Plaquemine, trying to just chip away.
Yeah, they're at 12 now. If the 3 ball would definitely drop them. They haven't been 100% successful on the 3 ball, but they don't fire that many of them. So
no, they've got 2 mays. Butler has one, and Davis has the other. And conversely, the Lady Eagles, just the one. That was Juneau early, her first basket of the game. Offensive foul is going to be whistled on the clear out. They'll call that on. Waiting for them to post that up of who that foul was on. Lady Eagles up and running, but they're trying to work the ball in, and Smith unable to control it, and back come. They're going to be an and one opportunity. They'll call that on Juneau. That's going to give the basket to Butler, give the foul to Juneau, her first, we believe, and an opportunity for that and one now.
The other foul was on number 10 from
that was Perkins.
Yeah, that should be your second according to what
it is. Free throw is up and good, Chuck, and we're under double digits now back. This Menard Lady Eagle lead has shrunk from 16. That one dribbled off the leg. That's going to be a held ball. Go back over to Plaquemine. And
down under double digits now.
This has continued from an explosive first period to second and partially through this third. where the intensity is there. Just some of the baskets they were getting to fall in that first period, they're not converting here.
No, they're just the ball's not dropping for them, but just a little bit off target, I guess.
Swung around, shot is up, rolls around and bounces and heads in. That's number 24, and that's Anderson.
Lady Devils seem to have the ball rolling in their direction.
Sealing trying to get things back. She gets it out to Atherton. Atherton puts this one up no good, but there's Smith, or correction, that was Menard. And one and done for this Lady Eagle team as the lead has shrunk to 7. Turnover there, trying to do too much. That time was Riley. And now this Lady Eagle team is out and running again. There's Atherton. She's got it. She backs it out. Thought about it. Now heads back to the basket. Unable to get there. Swung out over the top, working back in to Menard. She's going to be fouled. Basket no good, but we'll go to the line.
I believe it's going to be on number 10, Perkins, yeah.
If that's Perkins, that is her third. And this Plaquemine team can ill afford
to lose her, yeah.
And so if you are this Lady Eagle team, you continue to go right at her. Just dribble, penetrate towards where Perkins is.
Because she is definitely one of the key elements in this ball game.
Quicker you can get Perkins out of a game, the better.
Yeah, and then their little point guard down here with the pink shoes, number 21, I believe it is. Can't see with her. Yeah, 21.
Shot is up, and it's good there. The free throw converted the second one. That's Maynard's first points. Lead back to 8, 27-19.
They are definitely the two key ball handlers and, I believe, shooters here for them.
Well, and Perkins has such a defensive presence down low, too. Yeah. They try to work it inside, but there's Atherton. She saw what was going on and dropped down out to Sealing. Oh, ahead to Juno. Juno thinks about it and has to do a spin move. Unable to get it, but she's going to be whistled for the foul going over the back. It'll be the second personal on Juno here. Both have come in the third quarter.
Trying to hit the ball out of her hands, but just leaned into the back body and into the body of her on the backside.
For a Plaquemine making the long drive up. And look, the drive up's not so bad. I think the drive back is longer.
Yes,
that's the problem when you're driving late into the night.
It is indeed.
Halfway home in the third, 27-19, and going to be a carry is called. That's the aforementioned carry. We talked about that early on. So we've had a double dribble now and a carry.
Yes.
And going to get a timeout. Going to have to still 30, so those should be out of their 30s. We'll keep it right here.
Well, they're in the second half now, so they'll get don't they get another set? No.
No, it's got to be we believe it's got to be.
So many for a game.
Yeah, you get like you just get you get the allotted number of it. Each has 3 timeouts left remaining. They went through a flurry of them, and that was just Coach Sanders going in there and saying, "Hey, look, we're on the verge. Let's go finish our shots, continue to penetrate. Let's go after Perkins, get her out of the game, and continue to grind this one out and go get that lead back up."
Yeah, you have an 8-point lead. Let's extend this. Let's get something more than just 8.
Throwing this one over the top, just an ill-advised attempt to go down the court, threw it right in the heart of that Plaquemine defense.
Devils definitely kind of sought that one out.
Little running one-handed prayer there. Sealing clears it out. Good rebound down low by Menard. She gets it over to Atherton. Atherton up with the basket.
Yep.
Another assist from Sealing, but good work by Smith and Menard down low here in this third period. Misses that one. Juno gets it out. The rebound. Sealing trying to get up and running, but the defense had not dropped down, so they were back already.
Yes.
That was the result of too much hustle by the Lady Eagles.
I can't help but want to call them the She Devils and not the
Don't do that.
Devils, no.
Good job, Atherton, jumping into the lane to keep that pass from happening. Under 3 we go. Back to 10 points is the lead, needing a stop here. Kind of a push-off. Yeah, they're going to give that, and that's going to be the 4th personal foul on Perkins, and that's one you really don't want to get, but that was Atherton really getting in there and forcing that one as she got the push-off.
Yeah, that wasn't really a good hustle foul, but the foul's a foul.
And they're quickly trying to get Riley back into the game to get Perkins. So Perkins playing with 4 fouls. She's got to be careful. Banging around. Smith gets the rebound. She's going to go back up, and we'll see who they call that on. going to be a 2-shot foul for Lauren Smith, no matter what. See who Rougeau whistles at on number 1. That's Butler. Should be her. They give that her 3rd.
Yep.
So foul trouble mounting up for the 2 key players for this Plaquemine team.
Got to make those free shots. That's why they're free.
And that's going to get Perkins out of the game.
Save her for the rest. Let's see how the dynamic changes and see who's that they're bringing. Is that number 12?
Yes, 12. It's Kaylee Davis making her way back in. Shot from Smith is up, and it is good.
Lane violation. They called that one off.
So they're going to take that basket off, keep it at 29-19. You're going to see full court pressure employed now that they've got Perkins out of the game and they're sealing to knock that one away. Ball will stay with Plaquemine. Recognizing that the other key component of this Plaquemine team is sitting over on the bench with 4 fouls.
Yes.
The intensity has ramped up just a little bit for this Lady Eagle team. And just on cue, there's Atherton, unable to get that good ball pressure, but able to get through there is Butler. She's going to take the shot. It banks off the back and no good. Cleared out of there by Menard. She's got it sealing out and running 3 on 2 over to Atherton. Correction, that's Juno that's got it now sealing back to the top. 2:17 and counting here. 10-point lead is back for this Lady Eagle team, looking for more.
Nothing wrong with the Lady Eagles doing a little run ball here. Get them back down. Try to
Sealing going there, dips it off to Menard, and that's just a beautiful assist. Give the basket to Carly Menard. She's got 3 all in this period, but another assist. The assist total piling up just like the points are for Sealing.
Atherton going to get whistled on that one. Believe. Yep, that's her first according to the board.
Yep, just good pressure by Atherton trying to make something happen. And this is what you saw these Lady Eagles do there in the first. Although they've only put up 7, the intensity is without a doubt ramped up.
Definitely, and it's much needed.
Running one-hander goes 31-21.
Yep.
Back over to Atherton. She puts this one up, unable to go. She gets her own rebound, airs that shot, and a turn of events gets it back to Plaquemine. They are looking to get this thing down under double digits again.
Yeah, you can tell by the rebounders for the Lady Devils down there that they don't want to hold the ball. They're trying to get it back to their key point there.
Menard continues to rack up the rebounds. There goes Atherton to the basket. She's knocked down. Juno picks her up. Unable to go. Slow to get back up as Atherton, but she's up and going. You see coming down the court, albeit a little gingerly. All the way to the basket, up and in. Now it's 31-23, back to an 8-point lead.
High off the board there.
Good pass inside from Sealing. Atherton gets it, spins around, banks that one off, and that's good. That's 10 now for Atherton.
Yeah, you can tell when she starts off, she kind of leaps a little bit, so that ankle or whatever it is, they might have got tweaked a little bit. It's going to hopefully work.
There's a traveling violation.
Good, nice.
Nice, you got to put that shot up. They'll give you those steps, but you got to put the basket up. You got to put the ball up. 30 seconds even, 33-23, 10-point lead for your Lady Eagles. You're listening to Menard Eagle basketball on 446 Sports. I guess you're watching it too, aren't you? You don't have to just listen. Matter of fact, you may have the sound turned down. We don't know.
Well, I know if it were me, that's what I would encourage them to do.
Thanks a lot, Chuck.
No, if it were me,
inbounds to Smith. That ball is kicked around, spun around, trying to pick it up. A good job of dribbling there. Little Euro step to the basket and no good. Juno fighting for the rebound, unable to get it. It's a 10-point lead with 5 ticks of the clock remaining here in the third. Got a 1-minute break coming up between periods. And we'll let you watch the last of this. That 3-pointer is up at the buzzer and no good. Good look at it by Ellie Juno, but misses that one. After 3, it's 33-23. Your Menard Lady Eagles with the lead. You're watching Menard Eagle basketball on 446 Sports.
Now, Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Good wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These three name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock & Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
60 seconds on 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great price.
Certainly appreciate the folks at BK Distributors. You know, we talked about senior banners. Those guys are the best at it. 3x4 senior banner, $50. Can't beat it anywhere. Full color banner.
Color. Yeah, that's the other
Full
thing.
color banners, that's right. And they all over the state. That one is up, and it is good.
It's not something you can develop in your garage, I can promise you. Those are some beautiful
Matter of fact,
work
you
that
can
they
reach
do.
out to us here at 446 Sports, and we can get that set up for you. We are proud partners with those guys. Second free throw up, and it rolls around now. Chuck, just a six-point lead. One that was 16 in the first is all the way down. There's Sealing with her court awareness, but shots just not falling, and that's going to be a travel that's called at an opportunity. Thought about it being a foul, but it's going to be a turnover, and back to the Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagles have got to find a way to do this here on their home court at the Nest. There's Sealing. She dumps it off to Smith. Smith gets banged around, kicks it back out to Sealing. She thinks about it. Top of the three for Key.
Yes,
Or top of the key. Yeah, Maryland Sealing gets that three ball.
That was awesome. A much-needed boost there. They can continue
Right
on
from
with
the
this.
top of the key for that three ball,
That's
and
a two.
answering back with a two. That was Perkins.
That's a half a foot, a half a shoe measurement across. Before that would have been a three as well. She was right there at it.
Working around. Atherton's going to go back to the basket. She kicks it, thinks about it. Now she turns and heads back. She's going to hit the line, though, and that's going to be a turnover.
Oh, yeah, she's got a foul. He's calling it on the ground.
We called it there, all right.
Yeah.
That is, Germany picks up her second personal foul. And while we're getting there, certainly want to pass along our condolences. The great John Madden passed away today, 85 years old.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, the things you read, depending on, did you know him from a player, a coach, or a broadcaster, as to where you were in your time of your life. But one of the greatest voices in minds in football at any level was John Madden, and he made it through Christmas and passed away today. So certainly our best wishes to that.
And you can see from the success of even his PlayStation games and whatnot that he had a lot of input of that as well.
43-35 in this one, rolling around and out of there. Fighting and battling for the rebound. Plaquemine's going to come out of there with it. And this one is going to be one of those that's down to the wire. Corner three up and no good. Smith there to bang around and get that rebound. Good job down in the blocks by Lauren Smith. Atherton goes up and she bangs this one off the back glass.
10-point lead, or should be, I guess, 10.
Back to 10 now. And just hanging around that double-digit lead is solid for this Lady Eagle team, as that clock now becomes the enemy of Plaquemine.
And backing up at almost to the half-court point there, just seeing what get everything lined up, I guess. Nice.
Such a game that you've got to come out of here with. There's a turnover down low. Plaquemine, one of their better scoring. When they've won their two games, they've scored up in the 50s. But in their losses, they average down in the 20s. This one kind of middle of the road. In it.
2 minutes left. You never know.
Now, the JV game, the Lady Eagles had a big lead. That three is right on time and right on the mark. That's Ellie Juneau with the three ball, her first basket of the second half. She opened the scoring with a three, and now she's bookended 6 points in between there.
Travel. Yep.
That's 12 for Juneau, and Travel will turn it back over. 13-point lead with under 2.
I was going to say with these Lady Devils, they're wasting no time getting down the court either. They see the necessity of getting those points.
Hitting the running cutter. That's Sealing going to the basket. She's going to get the 2 and go back to the free throw line. But just tremendous court awareness there, getting her the ball.
That's number 1. That's her 5th foul, number 1 there.
Yeah, she's gone. So that is Butler, who is disqualified from the contest.
So number 12 come in for her.
15-point lead, and you've got one of your 2 mainstays out of the game, and Perkins playing with 4, Sealing consecutive and ones. And it's ballooned back to 16 and the largest lead of the day on a game that was back to. So a 10-0 run for this Lady Eagle team in a time when they needed it most. Going to get an offensive foul whistled there on 22. That is Germany, and she's got 3 now. Still playing with 4 is Perkins, but she has been solid throughout. Inbounds pass to Sealing. A minute and a half to go in this one. 16-point lead. Again, the biggest lead of the game has been 16, and that's where the Lady Eagles have it now. There goes Sealing all around the defense and into the basket. She knows how to finish a game just as good as anybody does with her ball control and finding the opening and getting to the basket, and she did it well. Back to 18 now, or up to 18, mind you.
Yes, she flew around that defender, I'll tell you.
Perkins drives in. She's going to be fouled quickly over there, and picking her up is Atherton. Great job.
Atherton going to pick up the foul on that one. That's her second, according.
Yep, second is what I.
They're for the Lady Devils. I'll get it out in a minute. The point guard there in the pink shoes. That's 20. Goodness, I can't see.
22 should be Germany.
Yeah, and how many fouls? She 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they could ill afford to lose Perkins and Germany both at this point. It would be rough. But, I mean, it's only a minute left. But.
Yeah, at this point of it, you're 18 down. And look, they made a valiant effort to come back in this one. But these Lady Eagles showed some merit and some toughness down the line.
Foul on Germany there, I believe, speaking of.
21 is who it is, and that's Davis. That's Kimora Davis.
Okay. And that's the one I was talking about.
Right.
I just got called out the wrong number there. That is,
trying to get a look at the schedule here and see where your Lady Eagles will be following the first of the year. Chuck, you can take us through the free throws there as Lauren Smith goes to the line.
Yeah, she's got a 2-shot foul because they're in the bonus at this point. And she takes her first one, finds the bottom of the net. Beautiful string sound as they wrap around that ball and come through. And that brings it up to 54-35.
She's a great Joe Dean. String music, he used to call it for those Tigers before he moved on to become the athletic director years back.
Nice. And another one straight through the rim. I'll tell you what. That was beautiful free throw shooting there. Nice practice in the court. Lady Devils bringing it up the court here. Picked up her dribble, kind of froze for a moment. Perkins out at the edge. Dribbling around, going to drive to the, and picks up a foul. Looks like number 20, possibly. Nope. I said 14. Yep, that's Atherton picked up her third foul on that one.
Speaking of the 14th, that's the next time that your Lady Eagles are at the Nest. They will be back here against Bunkie January the 14th. They've got trips to Alexandria Senior High School on the 4th, and then down to Avoyelles and the Mustangs to open up district play. District play just around the corner. That will open up, and these Lady Eagles are looking for a run at that district title.
Oh, my goodness.
Ellie Juneau up and good there.
Juneau, nice fake up and held her ground so didn't get the travel call, and then watch that Devil just pass right by, float by, I guess.
22 points now this lead has. Just a tremendous, tremendous job of finishing this thing off and grinding away and never losing their intensity in this one. And down under 6 and 5, there's a 3 from Perkins. Perkins buries the 3. How you like that?
Watch out. Wow.
And that's going to wrap things up. 57 to 38. It was a 14-point lead, or correction, a 16-point lead. After one, it ends up at a 19-point lead, but the middle two periods really got things testy as it got back to 6 points here in this quarter, and it ends up they go on a 19-3 run to end this thing. And so the Lady Eagles really finished out strong, and that's one thing that we said they needed to do. They had to find a way to come out and finish strong in this one, and they did just that.
Absolutely. And, Doug, I hope we do get invited back, and hopefully we can tell them, say, hey, this is because you and I were both back after Christmas.
Right.
This is their present back for
Right.
us.
The streak is over for us. That's 3 in a row for your Lady Eagles. They move to 15-4 on the season. Again, sits seeded number 4, but getting ready for the playoffs. They'll have a couple of non-district games just around the corner. Actually, one, that trip to Ash, and then they'll get things going in district play. And that's where it all matters. They're going to make a run and get their playoff seeding and positioning ready to go. We'll see. We'll join you back here on the 14th of January. 14th of January is the next time we'll be at the Eagles Nest. But make sure you go up and like and follow our page. That way you can keep up to date on what we do from there. That's going to wrap it up from the Nest. A victorious Lady Eagles. They win this one 57-39 in this one from my man Chuck Perkins. I am Doug Gann, and No D-Lo.
That's okay.
He's doing a lot of stuff with those Pineville Wolverines. The offensive coordinator with the Pineville Wolverines, a new semi-pro football team that is out in Alexandria.
Come on.
So Central Louisiana. So there you have it. Got a couple of ex-Ash Trojans on there. A lot of local guys out there just playing some football, and that's good to see. But D-Lo is the OC for the Pineville Wolverines. It's going to wrap it up, guys. The best and safest of New Year's to you. Remember, there's absolutely no reason to drink and drive. Make sure you call somebody and you know, they just don't chance it at all. There's enough of a chance just driving regular, but we implore you and encourage you, don't drink and drive. That's going to wrap things up for us. Happy New Year to you. For Chuck Perkins, I'm Doug Gann. We'll see you next time on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-Ons,